Hey guys, before I tell that Game Boy Color story, I just want to say this. Between episodes, it's been like 10 minutes and I've been trying to get my phone to die. I Again, I know that sounds weird. I've been having some stuff going on with the battery and I just want to kill it before charging it to full. Because that often helps with the batteries, and I've just been like waiting for it to die, and I ran like 3 YouTube videos and I had the browser open in the background and it will not die. I'm proud of it for holding on so long, but I just want it to die. Um, and with that, you guys will maybe have a long episode. Sorry if you don't want to watch a long episode, but deal with it. Right, not speedrunning it this time. Alright, so that Game Boy story. So when I was a kid, I have an older brother. His name is William. He's wonderful. He's a really nice guy. He helps me out with a lot of stuff too. But this was like way back when. I don't even remember how old I was. Let's put it this way. It also ties into the story, but I couldn't read yet. So that's how long ago it was. Okay. I learned to read at a young age. I might not have even been in grade school. Yeah, like, it was quite a long time ago. Oh my gosh. Scared me to death right there. Oh, wow. Okay. Let's give it one more go. This time with feeling. But not that other Koopa. There we go. And I totally thought that might have been a heart. Not a heart. What? A star. A flower. Oh, well. That hit saved my life. Maybe. Anyways. Wow. Really need to get this story. I don't need those. That happened before, I believe. Anyways. Right, so my brother had a Game Boy Color and he was playing Pokemon, and I didn't know anything about Pokemon. He was playing Gold, by the way, in case that matters to anyone. And I don't remember how far he was. It was before you got Whirlpool in the game. But after you got Surf. Oops. That was almost bad. So, just to put in perspective, because it matters that much. And I was just entranced by it. And I had like $20 from like a birthday or something. And he was like, "Oh, you can have this and this Pokemon game for $20." And I was like, "Oh yeah, great deal." Although, to be fair, it was a pretty new Game Boy. So, it was a pretty good deal. I mean, I did get a game along with it. Not only that, but it was Pokemon Gold. But so that was how I got my first Game Boy, and that was what branded me, marked me as a gamer. Was getting that first Game Boy, and after that it was game after game, and okay, so I said that it pertained to the story that I couldn't read at the time. Pokemon is what taught me how to read. I remember it was like a Phoenix Wright moment. That makes sense to me. But it's stuck in my head that it was before you got Whirlpool, is because I kept asking people to tell me what it said because I couldn't read. And I just remember they're like, Isaac, because there was the little swirly things on screen, and when you ran into them, it said you could use something to get rid of this, and it was Whirlpool, and it was like, Isaac, all of these things say you need to get the Whirlpool move, and I was like, well, how do I do that? How do I do that? And I don't know if my brother had completed the game, because I don't remember that far back. I want to do this. Oh, yes, I did it. Okay. I just like doing that. But Ooh, that was almost bad. Alright, here we go. And I will do this. But like, yeah, I don't know how far, if he'd ever like beaten it or not, but, so, yeah, but eventually people, stopped telling me, like, what the thing said, and, so, like, slowly I began to, like, pick it up when they would, like, read it to me still after I begged them, and so, like, slowly I began to, like, pick it up, and, that was like how I initially learned to read. I mean, I read like books and stuff after that. Like, one of my favorite books as a kid was Sheep in a Jeep, or Sheep and a Jeep, or something like that. It was about some sheep in a Jeep and they met some like pigs in the mud or something and hung out with them. It was like 4 words per page, and it was like one of those books that are like practically made of cardboard or cardstock, whatever. The pages are like a centimeter thick, and you're like, why even is this? So, yeah. Also, one of my other favorite books. Why am I talking about my favorite books as a kid? But another one of my favorite books was, I don't care, I'm on a roll. I Can Read With My Eyes Shut Tight by Dr. Seuss. So yeah. Just interesting things about my childhood, I guess. The Baseball Boys. But no, we had a Nintendo 64. Like, I grew up with a Nintendo 64. I feel like I've mentioned this before, maybe not. But we had, like, this garage sale, and, like, we sold a Super Nintendo, but none of the games. My next-door neighbor, also my friend, he was just some guy whose house I went to play Super Nintendo. But, like, he had one, and so, like, I had the games, and, yeah. I really think I've said this before, but, so sorry for reiterating, but just die. Oh, okay, we're friends. We'll be friends. I'll stop trying to kill you, and you just mind your own business. But yeah. So I pretty much grew up with just a Super Nintendo, technically also a GameCube, but we will get into that. Cause like I don't remember when GameCube came out. It was, I mean, yeah, it came out pretty close to, I don't know, pretty close to like when I can remember things. Cause like the only things I can really remember from my childhood are video games. as just terrible as that is. Right, that's not for Yoshi. Those are not directions for Yoshi. Anyways, ooh! Oh, I thought I made that. Come here. But, so, yeah, earliest memories, like, video games. Specifically, Super Mario 64, Star Fox 64, and Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. Almost said Twilight Princess, Ocarina of Time. What's like considered today to be like the trifecta of Nintendo 64 games. But now I know that I missed out on such great, like, games. Oh! Oh, come on. Such games like Banjo-Kazooie and stuff like that. Yeah, such great games such as Only Thinks of Two Games. No, but, like, I mean, I missed out on, like, a ton of great games. Just want to see if you can do this. Yes, you can. Okay, enough dilly-dallying. It's one red coin. I'm not gonna miss it that much. This isn't 100%. Oh my goodness. I think I'm clear. Okay, I am. This part's just easier if you have. Not death. Ooh, that was a long fall. But, yeah. So, like, one of my earliest memories is, Ocarina of Time, because my brother played it, and, like, my sister and I just, like, watched him play it, because, like, I mean, we couldn't do it. We were too young to comprehend games or something, I don't know. Maybe he wouldn't let us, although I do remember it was in my room. I don't know why. I don't remember why it was in my room. I just know that it was in my room. Maybe it was because it was both mine and my brother's room. We had bunk beds. It was cool. It was like one of my favorite things as a kid, for whatever reason. But maybe because bunk beds are cool. They were huge, bigger than the bed I have now, which is kind of sad. Well, not that sad. But anyways, so we would just like sit there and just watch him play for like hours and hours. I think it took us like 2 days to beat the water temple. That's like 12 hours days, maybe longer. It was just insanity how much we played that game. Did I miss this one? I did. Is there anything worthwhile in this one? No. Although, how many stars do I have? Oh, okay, I have 30 stars. I think it spits out coins when you have maximum stars, or like it spits out like an equal amount, so that like once you'll like if you get 30 stars, and you won't just be, oh wow, you can do that to kill those, by the way. But like yeah, we play that game like nonstop. And so it became like my like second favorite Zelda game. I actually played Majora's Mask like last year for the first time. Yeah, I know. And it took me away. I don't know like what it is about that game, but that game is just fantastic. I love that game. Freaking mice. But yeah, it's such a good game. I urge you to play Majora's Mask if you haven't. I just now that I'm talking about Zelda and my child. Serious? Oh my goodness. That's like, what is that like? Some red coins. I'm not gonna like look snipe them out of there. But I actually could go back and get them. I'm not going to, because I don't think you guys want to see that. But these mice. But I just remember me and my friend, we found a Zelda collection, and he was like, you should buy this for Will, and I was like, I don't have money. And later I told Will about it. It was like, maybe it wasn't like a collection, maybe it was like when you like pre-ordered Wind Waker, and you got I think it was when you pre-ordered Wind Waker and you'd get Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time Master Quest. It's like for the GameCube, and I told my brother about it, and he was like, no, Wind Waker is not a good Zelda game. And I was like, what are you talking about? It looks great. Because I think he meant because, like, the cartoon and graphics and everything, that for some reason everybody hated cel shading. I actually love cel shaded graphics. They're wonderful, at least to me. I don't know. But, so yeah. I actually did not have a lot of exposure to Wind Waker for a really long time, because I didn't have it as a kid as well. As Ocarina of Time, I mean. Oh, I hate those. I had no idea what they're called. Actually, I think they're called, like, Tic Tacs? Probably not Tic Tacs. Maybe it's Tic Tics? Tic Tac Tacs? I don't know. What am I doing? Go down. I think there's an egg. Yes, now. But, wow, you got that. Just play catch with him for a while. Okay. I'm sorry I'm wasting all of your time. But, yeah. So, my childhood was like Zelda, like, filled to the brim. So I'm a huge Zelda fan. Skyward Sword? Nah. Just, if anyone was wondering. Okay, this is what I was thinking of. Also, why is this here? Oh, maybe it's like to do that. Can I go get an egg? Do I have an egg item? No, I don't, because that's the only item I have, because I only played one game. I'm sorry. I really want to get this flower. Okay, there's mice. There's freaking mice everywhere, but none of them are mice that I can touch. Eat. Swallow. Gulp. Urgh. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I guess I'll just have to accept it. This is terrible. Sorry about that. Yeah, there's a mice right there. And despite all his rage, he's still just a rat in a cage. Yeah, so, Super Mario 64 was awesome. Thank you so much, Mouse. Oh, that mouse, like, made my day. I don't think I'll ever say that sentence again. I didn't even need to kill that guy. I just did, like, out of spite. See, I still missed a flower. Yeah, after the first world, I start to get a little terrible at this game. And my phone still won't die. It's still alive. And it hit, like, 5%, like, before I played all those videos. And, like, then it, like, stopped, like, buffering them. So I, like, stopped trying. But yeah, it was, it's ridiculous. So yeah. Also, I don't like the slot machines. I imagine there's a timing to them, but now I just need to get oh, never mind, it's a watermelon and not an egg. Well, I almost had eggs. I almost had a 3-up. So that's pretty good. I mean, you know. You know, I'm gonna keep going. I have no idea, how long I've been recording. I think it's been like 20 minutes. So actually, since I'm pretty sure it's been like 20 minutes, I'm gonna end this episode off here, guys. So see you next time. Yeah, see you next time.